Hello everybody, it's Verax. Welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 2 Wild Hunt with me, Geralt, and Roach. And so I recently uploaded an episode, and I started off by saying, "Yeah, I'm back. I'm back." That was a lie, and you may be quite confused now because I am back. I'm recording The Witcher, but the thing is, I recorded that video back in May, thinking, "Yeah, okay, gonna play The Witcher," and I never really got going with it again. So if I load the game here, which is the last one we did, yeah, May 9th was the last time that I played this game. It was on a different version of the game, but I'm hoping that's going to matter. So it has been 3 months since I played this. So first of all, thank you very much for your continued interest and patience. I don't normally, this is the first time, and likely the last, that I will ever take such a long break from a game. While still continuing it. So it's been 3 months since I played, and you guys are awesome for being here. Thank you so much. We are going to do the main quest. I'm glad that we're just here doing the main quest, because I obviously have very little memory about anything that's going on, so might be a bit just disjointed to start with, so apologies for that. And the reason I didn't play the game and I stopped playing the game wasn't that it was bad, like in any way, shape, or form. It's purely because it's just so big and takes so long. I just, you get burnt out of a good thing, don't you? So that was what happened. The volume also, I don't know how it will be. I might actually turn it up a bit. And I hate dithering like this in games, but I just wanted to start, right? I just wanted to get going. I think it might be a bit quiet. It definitely is. Yeah, all right, just to Mel. Oh, I don't know. Let's just see what the volume is like when I talk to him.
Regis.
Ah, there you are. Might we set off for Tesha Mudna now?
Okay, I think it's a little on the quiet side, but what I'll do is I'll just record a fairly short episode, and you'll know how short it is by the timestamp, by how long the video is, because you'll know before I do. And then I'll review the sound, because I think I might have to adjust things elsewhere. And that's kind of risky because that upsets everything else as well. So I'll just do this for now, just so we can get some momentum, and just so I can record a video and upload it, and then we can say I'm back playing The Witcher, and then we can review. So I think it is quiet, and I guess you guys will confirm one way or the other. But yeah, I don't think I'll play for overly long. I just want to get my toes wet again, or whatever.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment, a torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Cagey developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Cagey had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Cagey was captured and locked in the cage, sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment.
Oh, okay.
A torture chamber.
Right. Okay, we've just heard that.
Shortly
I was just cleaning my glasses, so I was I was buying the time. Okay, let's go. So I remember that we need him to get angry so we can take an alchemy ingredient off him. I think it's to do with that severed hand of the vampire. that's caused all the murders here in Toussaint. Again, going to be vague. And I know I could read the journal, and I will, but I'm just trying to piece together in my head what I remember first.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna. Take me there.
And now, of course... Oh,
Just one last thing.
sorry.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium,
Oh.
a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I had no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Forgot what I was going to say now. Cat and mad. Mindless babble. Like this, really. Sorry. Oh yeah, it's probably going to be the hardest fight in the
We have
game.
arrived.
Yeah.
The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
Thanks.
You lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
Yeah, probably going to run into the hardest fight in the game when I haven't played for 3 months. 4 months, really, when you think about it.
Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Okay, I was going to say as well that if you guys can think of anything really important to tell me, if there's some really pressing things that I should know upon beginning the game again, do drop them in the comments. Okay, so we're there, which is south of where we were. The cemetery's there, so it's not too far from where we've been. I don't know if I've been here yet. I don't think so. But yeah, we're not too far off the beaten track. Follow him? Well, he's just stood there. Not the same. Oh, there you go. Oh, just some random dragon scales, as you do. Just some dragon scales lying around.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Hey, wait up. This walkway doesn't sound overly safe, but I'm sure there wasn't a very large drop and What are we doing for inventory? We're, yeah, getting full. Still. Should I put these on? Heavy armor. But there's a lovely... oh, where did that go? A lovely mask. We should really try this on, shouldn't we? Maybe. It's a quest item. Ooh. Can we wear it? It's beautiful. We just like masks, apparently. Okay. Like, how do I not wear a silly mask?
Cells? Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page of history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Whose is this glyph?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
There's really good loot in here. The vampires didn't care that their prisoners were loaded.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Whose is this glyph?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
Yeah, just ask about everything, even though it's the same two things. Ooh, that's grim.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Detlav's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this glyph?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
Yeah, sorry, I have trouble remembering.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Detlav's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this glyph?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
You're very patient. I guess when you've been alive for so long, you just get used to it. Like, you have a different perspective on things that would be annoying. I guess I should be asking this here, shouldn't I? I think there's going to be a fight here. I'm going to say yes. Oh, that's the cage.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Cagey would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Cagey ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Okay, before we do
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances.
the bait, yep.
Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
Okay.
I think how these tunnels got here sent shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Bye. Yeah, let's just review. Maybe from the start, the beasts and Geralt's clash had been violent, a bit brief. Now with it done, Geralt could have a chat with his long-lost friend Regis. A high vampire, Regis revealed that the creature terrorizing Blue Claire was none other than his dear friend Detlef. Geralt now understood he was pursuing a truly dangerous foe, a high vampire, one of Regis's ilk. When the Witcher and the vampire heard a clamour, a posse drawing near, so Geralt and Regis cut their conversation short, preferring not to draw any attention. The vampire disappeared, but not before inviting the Witcher to pay him a visit at temporary quarters he's established at the local cemetery. You had better believe it. Something in French. Geralt paid Regis a visit at his cemetery hideout. After a long debate, the two old friends concluded their first order of business was to find Detlef. Regis was to prepare a concoction and aid them in this endeavour. Called Reconnaissance, said brew required an array of ingredients, many of them hard to find. One such component was the saliva of a spotted white, a species thought to be long extinct, yet it seemed that one specimen remained alive, having made its lair near Blue Claire. Geralt set out to find it. I remember this, kind of screwed up. Geralt found the spotted white an old abandoned estate. The Witcher chose not to fight it, opting instead to hide in a wardrobe and await his chance. Though how it would come, he could only guess. Once the white he had come and gone, Geralt collected its saliva, which the monster had added to the brew it was making in a large cauldron. Once Regis received the penultimate ingredient required to brew Reconnaissance, he said the time had come to tackle the most difficult challenge. For apart from all else, Reconnaissance had to include the blood of a higher vampire. At first, Geralt saw this as no challenge at all, as standing before him was a representative of said species, yet Regis revealed that the blood needed had to have a specific chemical composition. His blood would change only under conditions of great suffering. Regis offers to endure this without hesitation. So that's what we're doing. So we're, just to really summing, so we need to get a potion to find Detlef, and in order to get the potion, we need to have Regis suffer in this cage by smelling the blood of the things that we're going to kill, and then we'll get his blood and we'll be able to make the potion. And we have to fight a million freaking necrophages. Okay, not there. Right, so after 3, I am going to save it.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to nowhere.
Okay, so we're going to save the game properly. Save the game again. You want me to put the bait down? You're pointing right there. Okay. So I'm thinking necrophage oil. It seems, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. What? Okay, so what's going on? So we've got some strawberries, right? What's going on? Blizzard. Restores vitality immediately and fully, and Thunderbolt. Okay, so we've got healing, stuff like that. The bombs we've got are block damage and monsters' abilities. Alright, we'll just stick with something like Grape Shot for now. And what has it got in its pockets is? I guess that's fine. Oh, okay. Right, we're just gonna they're gonna appear when we're ready for them to come. That's nice of them. Okay, so we'll save it again over this one.
gate set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also, my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
I don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, go. You won't be...
You just smelled the blood.
I was right with the rock beam thing. Okay, right, so. Yep, stuff and things. Alright, so this, no. I was right with the necrophage thing. I thought it would have been a good idea. Where is it? It's the least good one, isn't it? Of course. And there is a good thingy thing against vampires. You'll just have to wait until I find it. So, yeah. Doobie-doobie-doo.
I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
Oh, good. Get out of here. Get out. Yeah, good time to start the game again, huh? Really good time to start the game again. Okay, remember flurry. Not good though. Not good, not good.
Hold on, I'll let you out. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
Counsel.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
Awake at last. You writhe like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him, still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Okay, so we'll call it there. 1,000 experience points. Wow, it's quite a bit. Because I thought it'd be a shorter episode, and it was, but that was good introduction back into the game. Pretty tough fight. Use potions, use bombs, use signs, and oils, and kind of got myself back to where we were in the main quest. So after 3 months off, I think that's a good one to kind of end it. So we'll do an yeah, save it. That's right, save it. I've saved and loaded wrong so many times that every time I do it, I just assume I picked the wrong thing. So yeah, we'll leave it there, and I'll be back next time. But again, if you have any like advice, summaries about what's happened, that kind of thing, be good to know. But of course, I can't really expect anything because you guys have waited a very long time for this, and I'm assuming many of you have completely forgotten about it and moved on with your lives. Fair enough. But if you are here, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time. Until then, cheers very much. Toodaloo.